Hey guys, what's up? Thank you for tuning in again. You are watching Passive Earnings. In today's video, I'm going to talk about NVIDIA and calculator that I just made for QDTE and XDTE for retirement. So if you are interested in these two topics, let's jump right into the video. You are watching Passive Earnings, and in this video I'm gonna talk about first NVIDIA stock. So we have NVIDIA's earning coming out really soon in few hours, and stock price is hovering around $128-$129. I wanted to sell a cash secured put on this and then decided otherwise because stock is up in green today, 2% up, so I'm not getting good premium. The other option that I looked into was CRM, Salesforce. Salesforce is also a good stock in IT. Most of the companies are using Salesforce as CRM, which is customer relationship management system. So cash secured put on CRM at $230 strike price is what I was looking at. I would collect $113 in one contract, but then I looked at the last earnings call when the strike price when the share price dropped from 271 to $218, and I don't want to be in that situation again. So probability is with NVIDIA still, and I'm thinking I'm gonna sell a cash secured put on this maybe tomorrow and collect few dollars for the premium amount, but that's the strategy that I'm gonna try. The only thing that I can think of right now is, since the market is up, especially NVIDIA stock, the premium for cash secured puts are really low unless I go really aggressive. So $112 is really aggressive for NVIDIA. Maybe long term this price is not bad, but I don't want to keep long term shares for any of these stocks because I am currently buying aggressively SPY and reinvesting covered call premium that I collect, selling covered call on QQQ. And then SPY, I have $110 worth of daily buy order here, and then whatever premium I collect from cash secured puts and covered calls, I reinvest that buying SPY. One thing I did was I sold cash secured put yesterday at a strike price 103, and I was able to collect $57 per contract, so 57 cents per share for 200 shares because I sold two contracts. So I was able to make $114 there, which again, like if you go here in SPY, you'll see $114 worth of order I sent yesterday in this buying power. I collected, I think, 0.02 shares yesterday as well, and this is outside the $110 recurring buy order for SPY. So that's what the strategy is. I keep aggressively buying SPY until it gets to 100 shares, and then I'll start selling daily covered calls on SPY as well as QQQ, and whatever the premium I collect, $2, $3, $4, I'll reinvest in the same ETFs. Then the next strategy would be to go to the calculator that I was talking about, to buy QDTE and XDTE aggressively.
I've been using Seeking Alpha for my market research, and it's been a game changer. It is packed with detailed analysis and real-time updates that help me make better investment decisions. If you are into the stock market and want to dive deeper, I recommend checking it out. I have included a link in the description if you want to explore it yourself. You'll get a $25 off on your yearly plan, as well as 7 days free trial for premium version.
What I plan for that is, the first goal would be to invest $114,000, which currently, as you guys can see, I don't have that much here in invested capital that I can invest $114,000 for almost $14,000. What this would do is this would take care of QDTE and XDTE 1200 shares evenly distributed, and then weekly income would be $684, monthly income would be $2,736, and the expense after paying expense, which is $26 in this case, it'll be $2,710, and then paying 25% in taxes, I'll be left with over $2,000 in passive income with this much investment equally divided in QDTE and XDTE. I think these are two top ETFs on my radar. I have also invested in JEPQ in one of my portfolio that is not the Robinhood portfolio. I've invested those that cash in JEPQ for dividends, but also appreciation. So whatever I'm getting there, I think I'm getting, with 25 shares, I'm getting roughly about $10 every single month, which I reinvest buying more shares, and then I buy I'm doing the same strategy that I do here with SPY. I'm selling cash ticket puts on different stocks that I love, and then covered calls for the stocks that I already have 100 numbers, and then selling those options contracts. I'm generating premium, which I used to buy JEPQ for, and in this case I'm buying SPY. So these are the two strategies that I'm keeping up with the high return of these QDTE and XDTE weekly dividend paying ETFs. I think it opens a great door for less hands-on stuff, and be open to the idea of let the market do its thing while I collect dividends. And then if I'm collecting $2,000 dividend every single month, which is probably a long shot from here, but hopefully we'll be building up to this point next year, then it would be something that I'd be willing to reinvest some of it, maybe half of this $2,000 back in QDTE and XDTE to have the snowball effect going, but the other half would be invested in high growth ETFs like SPY or QQQ, so that those keep growing as well in my retirement account. So this account that you see here with 165, close to $166,000 is my financial freedom account. This is outside of my Roth IRA or 401k, because those are my retirement account that I'm not gonna touch before 59 and a half, and that is where I hold JEPQ as well. Since JEPQ will be taxed a lot, that is why I have invested in Roth IRA by JEPQ, so that I can accumulate that high dividend without paying any taxes on it, and then growing my position of JEPQ in one of my Roth IRA account. And then the plan here for financial freedom account is to aggressively invest in QDTE and XDTE once I get to 100 shares of SPY that you see here. So currently I own 20.9394 shares. Hopefully in a year or so time I plan to have 100 shares of this by the mid of next year, so that I can start investing in QDTE and XDTE, and that is when I think will be a good time in investing in these ETFs, because it would have been over a year since these ETFs will be out, so that way it'll be all tried and tested. We will have more data. Current data is QDTE provides 32 cents per share per week dividend, while for XDTE the dividends are 25 cents per share per week. So in the next year or so, this number may fluctuate, maybe higher or lower based on what market does, but at the same time it will have a better average return, so it'll be more precise value. So I can use the same calculator to come up with 2000 shares of or 1200 shares of each, so that I can hit the goal of $2,000 per month. So that's the strategy. You can use the calculator, this calculator that I created as well. Link are in the description for this calculator, as well as my Seeking Alpha, as I mentioned before. I hope you guys will like this video. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please make sure to do so, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.